Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Since Gabriel Martinelli's standout 2022-23 season, where he bagged 15 goals and 5 assists in 36 league matches, Arsenal have struggled to replicate that spark on the left flank. The subsequent 2 seasons have seen Martinelli unable to recapture his form, while Leandro Trossard has yet to fully reignite the Brazilian's fire. The left wing remains in need of a player with the caliber of Bukayo Saka. In a bid to address this, Mikel Arteta has turned to the transfer market, with Real Madrid's Rodrigo emerging as the prime target to revitalize Arsenal's attack. The 24-year-old, technically gifted and capable of moments of brilliance, is seen as a mirror to Saka on the opposite flank. Real Madrid's elimination from the FIFA Club World Cup following a 4-0 semi-final defeat to PSG has now cleared the way for progress in negotiations. A crucial meeting to determine Rodrigo's future is set for next week, with Real Madrid open to letting the Brazilian decide his own path, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Should Rodrigo opt for a move, Arsenal could soon learn the financial terms required to secure his signature. Despite ongoing links with Noni Madueke, the Gunners' pursuit of Rodrigo remains firm, and the coming week could prove pivotal in ending this protracted transfer saga, much to the anticipation of Arsenal supporters. Bukayo Saka speaks out on Christian Norgaard transfer to Arsenal. Arsenal have confirmed the signing of Danish midfielder Christian Norgaard from Brentford on Thursday, the 10th of July 2025. The transfer, valued at an initial £10 million with additional bonuses of £2 to £5 million based on performance, sees Norgaard pen a 2-year contract with an option for a further year. The 31-year-old will don the number 16 shirt for the Gunners. Norgaard brings a wealth of Premier League experience, having made 122 appearances for Brentford, where he also served as captain. The versatile midfielder is expected to provide cover for Martin Zubimendi, filling the void left by Jorginho, who moved to Flamengo, and Thomas Partey, whose contract expired this summer. His arrival is seen as a shrewd move to bolster Arsenal's midfield depth. Mikel Arteta, Arsenal's manager, was full of praise for Norgaard during the announcement. Christian is a seasoned Premier League player with exceptional leadership qualities and tactical nous, Arteta said. His versatility and ability to read the game will be invaluable for us. The Spaniard highlighted Norgaard's adaptability, noting his capability to anchor the midfield while also contributing to the attacking play. Norgaard expressed his delight at joining Arsenal, describing it as a boyhood dream come true. Playing for a club like Arsenal and competing in the Champions League is something I've always aspired to, he said. It was tough to achieve that at Brentford, so I'm chuffed to bits to be here. He also made it clear he's not content being labelled solely as a defensive midfielder, pointing to his tally of 5 goals and 4 assists in the Premier League last season. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal's star midfielder, welcomed Norgaard's arrival with enthusiasm. Christian is a top player with loads of experience, and he'll make our midfield stronger, Saka said in an exclusive interview with the club's media. I've seen him play for Brentford, and he's always a tough opponent. Having him on our side is a big win, and I'm sure he'll fit right in with how we play. The signing is viewed as a pragmatic move by Arsenal to ensure squad depth amid a grueling domestic and European schedule. While the transfer fee is relatively modest, some fans have raised concerns about Norgaard's age, noting his limited resale value at 31. However, his consistent performances at Brentford suggest he'll be a reliable addition to Arteta's squad. Norgaard's arrival underscores Arsenal's intent to blend youth with experience. Paired with the likes of Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi, he's expected to help form a robust midfield core as the Gunners chase silverware this season. The Dane has already joined first-team training at London Coney, signalling a swift integration into the squad. Fan reactions on platforms like X have been mixed. Many supporters are chuffed with the signing, seeing Norgaard as a like-for-like replacement for Jorginho, while others wonder if a younger player might have been a better long-term investment. Nevertheless, his Premier League pedigree is widely regarded as a coup for Arsenal, particularly for high-stakes matches. With this transfer, Arsenal are sending a clear message about their ambitions for the 2025-26 campaign. Norgaard is slated to make his debut in a pre-season friendly against Bournemouth this weekend. Fans are buzzing to see how the Danish midfielder will adapt to Arteta's system and help Arsenal push for glory in the months ahead. Arsenal's ambitious pursuit of Noni Madueke sparks skepticism. The rumour mill is churning, and Arsenal's reported interest in Noni Madueke has sparked a fair bit of skepticism among fans and pundits alike. Tom Canton, a prominent Arsenal writer, hasn't minced his words, expressing a cautious stance on the potential transfer. While the move for the Chelsea winger is gathering pace and seems a genuine possibility, Canton admits to feeling a touch of déjà vu, recalling the buzz around Ollie Watkins in January. It's a case of cautious optimism until the ink is dry on the contracts. Canton's reservations are rooted in Arsenal's broader transfer strategy. Should the pursuit of Madueke jeopard a potential deal for a top-tier striker or scupper a move for Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze, he'd be seriously concerned, and he reckons the fans would be up in arms too. For now, word from Football.London suggests this isn't the case. Arsenal appear to be plotting a triple attacking swoop, with Eze and Sporting's Victor Gyökeres also on their radar alongside Madueke, aiming to bolster their forward line comprehensively. The fanbase, however, seems fixated on the idea of a marquee left-winger. Names like Real Madrid's Rodrigo have been floated, igniting dreams of a blockbuster signing reminiscent of Alexis Sanchez's arrival in 2014. Yet, strip away the glamour of the Real Madrid badge, and the numbers tell a different story. Rodrigo, often deployed on the right rather than his natural left, doesn't quite stack up statistically against Eze, who's been churning out impressive performances in the Premier League's tougher environment. Eze's case is compelling. Playing for Crystal Palace, he faces robust opposition week in, week out, and has racked up double-digit league goals in multiple seasons, something Rodrigo hasn't managed. Eze's Premier League pedigree makes him a safer bet for Arsenal's ambitions, yet the allure of a Galactico signing like Rodrigo still captivates some supporters, leaving them torn between pragmatism and stardust. Canton's wishlist for Arsenal's summer transfer window is nothing if not ambitious. A backup goalkeeper, a defender, a defensive midfielder, an additional midfielder if Thomas Partey departs, a winger, a striker, and cheekily an attacking midfielder to make this a potentially historic transfer window. Remarkably, Arsenal are ticking these boxes. Kepa Arrizabalaga has been secured as the reserve keeper. Negotiations are underway with Valencia for versatile defender Christian Mosquera, and Martin Zubimendi has been snapped up as the primary defensive midfielder. The midfield overhaul doesn't stop there. With Partey and Jorginho potentially on their way out, Brentford's Christian Norgaard is lined up to fill the void as a number 6. Meanwhile, Madueke's agreement with Chelsea positions him as a dynamic option for Mikel Arteta's wing. The striker situation, however, remains the big talking point. Fans are pinning their hopes on Gyökeres, a prolific yet somewhat unproven frontman, whose signing would electrify the Emirates. Then there's Eze, Canton's luxury addition, who could well be the crown jewel of Arsenal's summer business. Should the Gunners pull off this coup, alongside Gyökeres and Madueke, it'd be a statement of intent. But there's a twist. If either Leandro Trossard or Gabriel Martinelli were to leave, hardly unthinkable Arsenal might even chase a fourth attacking signing, pushing their transfer haul to new heights. Despite this embarrassment of riches, the mood among fans isn't universally upbeat. Canton notes a surprising disconnect, with some supporters rating this hypothetical 7-player haul as low as a 6/10. The grumbling seems to stem from the what ifs still lingering until Eze and Gyökeres are parading in Arsenal kits. The skepticism persists. The absence of concrete deals fuels a sense of unease, even with such an ambitious slate of targets. As ever, patience is the name of the game for Arsenal fans. The transfer window is a marathon, not a sprint, and the Gunners faithful are urged to hold their nerve. If Arteta and Edu can land their targets and perhaps bring a late surprise, this could go down as one of Arsenal's finest summer windows. Until then, the murmurs of discontent will linger, but the prospect of a transformed squad keeps hope alive. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!